Hey everyone, and welcome to Boss Advisory. Today we're going to talk about beliefs about money that will keep you poor forever. If you don't approach money in the appropriate way, you'll always be in financial trouble. The wrong viewpoint will result in you living paycheck to paycheck, being sick and fatigued, and not being able to enjoy life. Sometimes all that's required is a mental shift. Consider the most widespread money myths that people hold in order to start generating wealth so you can start to perceive money differently. You don't make enough money to be wealthy. The majority of millionaires have never in their lives had a significant income. They invested a portion of their salary over a long period of time, which helped them become billionaires. There are some people who get wealthy by climbing the corporate ladder, launching a successful firm, or developing a game-changing invention. But they are a small percentage. Even if it seems as though you don't make nearly enough money each month to invest, you'd be surprised at how much extra income you'd have by making a few wise moves in that direction. To invest, you need a lot of cash. Literally, $1 is all you need to start investing. As a result, this is wholly untrue. Nearly all people who are wealthy now began with a very little money. The people who are wealthy today invested the money they had at that time, kept adding to it, and left it alone so that it may compound and expand. Starting small is frequently preferable because it will let you get used to market cycles. And the fluctuations and worth of your investment will allow you to keep learning about what you're investing in and making adjustments. It's too challenging to become rich. Although it's not precisely simple, becoming wealthy doesn't have to be challenging. Building wealth takes sacrifice, therefore you must be prepared to make the required movements to get there. This can involve lowering your spending to make place in your budget for investments, generating additional income, and adhering to your strategy. Building money requires perseverance and commitment, and there is no assurance that one will ever achieve it. Building wealth can be exceedingly difficult or even impossible for people who lack the patience and dedication required to put in the necessary effort. However, being wealthy will be quite simple if you're prepared to make a number of tiny efforts and are happy with making slow but steady progress over time. Pinching pennies is the best way to save money. You can pinch pennies all you want, but giving up simple pleasure like a cup of coffee or a lunch out won't result in significant financial savings. At a cost of $4 per day, a year's worth of coffee purchases would come to almost $1,500. Over a course of a year, saving $20 per week by skipping lunch out will amount to little over $1,000. That's a respectable sum of money that shouldn't be disregarded. But you should be concentrating on finding innovative ways to cut your biggest budget line items. By using your resources wisely and cutting out your $2,000 monthly housing bill, you may save $24,000 over the course of a year. After 52 weeks, a 20% increase in your $50,000 annual income results in an extra $10,000. Investing is too challenging. Investing can be as sophisticated or as straightforward as you like, yet even the most straightforward tactics can provide extraordinary returns. There is no need to be intimidated because there is so much free information available on platforms designed for novices from companies like N1 Finance, Wibble, TD Ameritrade, and others. It's a good idea to have a fundamental understanding of the subject, including potential risk and returns. But this comprehension doesn't have to be challenging. Almost anyone will learn the basics of the subject, which is frequently all that is required. By watching videos online and doing some, opening an account with as little as few dollars, setting up a recurring contribution, investing the money automatically into an S&P 500 ETF, and then completely forgetting about it could be all it takes to become a billionaire through saving and investing. Investing is too risky. An extremely restrictive money assumption that frequently results from ignorance is that investing is too hazardous. You shouldn't let the potential of losing money deter you from investing at all because there is typically no assurance of profit when it comes to investments. What are your options if you don't want to put your money at risk through investing? Risk having to labor forever and depending on a paycheck. You don't have to put your money into a venture that carries a significant risk of failure. You can purchase tested assets that offer a risk and reward level with which you are comfortable. If you purchase the S&P 500, you are purchasing 500 major American corporations. Even though the value of a fund like this changes daily, it would take the bankruptcy of every S&P 500 firm for you to lose all of your money. Debt must be used. You don't even need to use debt, as absurd as it may sound. Due to the substantial amount of money needed to buy a home, borrowing money is advantageous, but it is not necessary for other purchases. Many people choose to pay cash for their vehicles rather than obtaining a loan with a 6, 7, or 8-year term. Even while all of your friends appear to be taking out loans for this, that, and the next thing, that doesn't indicate it's a smart move. Yes, they didn't have affluent parents who pay their tuition in full. The alternate choice is also not feasible. At the time, financing could seem like the better and simpler option, but it's not the only one. Working is the way to make money. You might think that working hard is the only way to succeed financially. Although working hard is frequently linked to financial success, working alone won't make you wealthy. You need to find alternative sources of income that don't involve bartering your time for cash. Earning a consistent income and an honest living have a merit, but investing your money in productive ventures is the only way to truly increase your wealth. Suppose you put in 40 or more hours a week while working full-time for 50 weeks a year, and you bring in $50,000 overall. A $500,000 investment in the S&P 500 would increase by an average of $50,000 in a single year. A significant amount of money requires time and commitment. But the money you invest will continue to pay off, no matter if you're on leave, retired, or working. It's not your fault you're broke. Rent is too expensive, jobs are underpaid, it's too pricey for college. These are some of the arguments put up to defend a precarious financial situation. Ask yourself, what have I done to minimize rent costs before making these assertions? What initiatives have I taken to raise my income? Did I pick a pricey institution that was outside of my means for reasons other than the quality of education? It's simple to assign responsibility to others. Regardless of whether it's justifiable or not, it's up to you to make a change. It's essential to take responsibility for your situation. Instead of shifting responsibility, ask yourself, how can I lower my housing expenses? If you ever want to be rich, how can I increase my income? Which path to a college degree is the best? It is no longer feasible. People who disagree will assert that accumulating wealth is impossible. The days of a single-income family earning enough money to own a good home, enjoy annual family vacations, and eventually retire comfortably are long gone. There are undoubtedly aspects that make being wealthy harder than in prior years. But people also have a significant edge now. They have access to a wide range of free education that will aid in their financial development. Never before has starting off been so simple, convenient, and affordable. Our typical person can open an investment account from home with little to no money with a little steady internet, video watching, and reading. Not to mention all of the easy access, cost-free resources that assist people in increasing their income. Without the proper mindset, you're sure to remain in a state of mediocrity. Having the appropriate mindset is essential to financial success. You'd be surprised at the progress you could achieve, at the very least, by making a few minor adjustments. Thank you guys so much for watching Boss Advisory, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and hit the bell so you get notified on every new incredible content we make for you. Have a wonderful day, and see you on the next one.